Hi, welcome back. We're now going to work on the eyes and the nose and all that on the face. So I cut this out when we were offline, and I finished up a little bit here in the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to find where the nose is. So you don't want to go too far from where the hat, from where the brim of the hat is. So let's put the nose, let's put it right there. Okay, and we're going to do that first. Now this is a little different than the curvature. You got to be very careful you don't knock anything out. We're just going to cut that out a little bit, like so, maybe a little higher. There we go. Okay, and then you're going to put a line on either side, and you're going to make that nose a little wider. Okay, so we're going to go this way and this way. And that's good. Cut out. And then you're going to put two little lines at a little bit of a slant towards inward, okay? And then you're going to make a little loop here where that turn of that eye and the nose meet. On my last video I was sharing about how to use this rubbing alcohol and a little bit of water, and that does work well. I would let it sit for a little bit so it can soak into the wood, because you won't be able to draw anything with a pencil on it if it's too wet. But experiment with it, folks. I'm kind of experimenting on my own too with that. So I don't want to steer you wrong, but from what I hear, it works really well, and so far it's worked really well for me. So give it a try. Nothing ventured, nothing gained is what I find in life anyway. But here we go. The other thing I forgot to tell you is this little piece on this side is his hairline as well. So we need to cut that out. And I'll do that now. Let's go up a little further. So, and just put a stop cut and then cut that out, like so. And a little bit more maybe. I have to do another pass. And I think when I say another pass, you're just doing another stop cut on the same stop cut, just so that you can make it a little deeper. And we're going to round that off a little bit. Okay, a little bit on the top. That's good. Alright, now let's get back to the nose. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down a little further, and we're going to cut that out a little bit further like that. Okay? Then you're going to take the same detailed knife, or whatever knife with a nice point on it. You're going to go up the nose. See how I have that angled? Try to get the same angle. You don't want to go, one of my students that came here the other day, there was something she was doing, and I need to explain that to you a little bit. When you do these lines, you're doing it, you have to be careful. You hold the knife out a little bit, not at an angle going in, okay, not at an angle going in with the point, because what happens is you're going to undercut it too far. You just want to make this flat. You don't want this going too far inward at a slant. So that's going to take some practice on your part. You see how I have the bottom of the beard? It's straight down. She was doing it when she was cutting it at an angle like this, okay? At an angle like this. So this was undercut further, much deeper, like this way. That is not the way. You want to keep that like that all the way on the beard, flat like that. You don't want to undercut it under here. You just want to cut it and have it meet. And that takes some practice on your part to learn how to do that. I had noticed it after she had done the beard, and I said, well, the next time around, just try to make sure to, it wasn't ruined, and it doesn't ruin it, but what you want to do is try to keep that flat, okay, not at an angle. And the same thing with the nose. When we cut this, it takes some practice on your part to learn how to do it. So I'm going to follow this line, and then I'm going to turn this knife. Okay, see how I'm turning this knife? And I'm going to come down straight down next to the nose, like so. Okay, see how I have that turned? That's the angle you would want. Okay, and the same thing over here. You want to go straight down, straight in, looking forward, and pull that around. And remember, this is a very touchy corner here with the eyes. You just want to slowly go around, and you can recut it if you have to. And we're going to cut that out. I thought we were going to cut that out. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's what you want to do. Now you're going to do another pass. And just kind of take that corner very, very slowly, okay? You don't want to go too fast. You don't want to rip anything. I find when you make it a little softer, you can have a tendency of tearing things a little bit more. But so far, I've had really good luck doing that water and the alcohol. Not booze, folks. I'm talking rubbing alcohol or denatured, I guess it's called denatured alcohol. Either one will do. Okay, so see the warnings on the label. Just don't keep it near any fire or anything electrical, since it's alcohol and it's flammable. And I'm going to get up there and get that corner. That corner has to be pretty deep. So remember, the deepest part in that face is going to be this corner right here, right in here. Okay, where that bridge of the nose comes out. So we're almost done doing the eyes. Well, we're not done doing the eyes. We're done digging out where the eyes will be. And just keep cutting that out a little bit. Yeah, any new tips like that I learn, I try to pass that along to other carvers. And if you haven't gone to the Woodcarvers Illustrated magazine, go to their forum. There's a lot of their bulletin board forum. There's a lot you can learn there. And there's all new carvers and all that trying to learn how to do things and all that. See, now I just chipped out a little piece. I can carve that down a little bit, but let me make that a little deeper. Okay? So that's how we got the eyes in. Okay, ready to put the eyeballs in. Alright, so we just want to clean that up a little bit. Then, I'm going to do something different this time, I think. Instead of the beard going down like I've been doing, we're going to put the beard up. Now, you can do it down or up. It's up to you and how you want to do it. But this little puppy is going to have it going up. So what it is, it's a little loop like this. Okay? And we're going to make another. This will be where his cheek will be. Okay? See, that's not even. Got to go back. And we're going to pull this down a little further. Like that. Okay? And this is where this will be a little different than the other beard. The other beard was going down. This is a little more challenging because it's hard to get those lines in the beard, but this is exactly what we're going to do today. Okay, so that's going to be your first beard going up. Alright, and then the rest is the second beard. So when I come back, I'll show you how to do that. That's something a little different that we haven't done before. See you in a bit.